hello, my darling, is what a tool would say. I dare say you've interrupted my breakfast. Care for some deer hide, dear? Ha ha! Oh well, your loss. But that's hardly relevant. What a fortuitous occasion this is. You wound up right at my doorstep. How lucky for me. How unfortunate for you. Kidding. Ha 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 ha. I do enjoy a little joshing every now and then. Which is more than I can say for most around here. So boring. Kill this, maim that, fuck him, screw her. It's all just a bore, really. Tell me, will you bore me? Of course you won't. You've only just got here. Allow me to introduce myself, wayward sinner. My name is Alastor. A pleasure to be meeting you, quite a pleasure. Though I suppose you may also refer to me as the radio demon. How has the medium been faring upstairs? I dread to think how long it's been. Who are the lead voices of today? Who do people listen to? What charms do they speak over those wonderful waves? Spotify? Joe Rogan? Well, shit. Well, down here I pride myself on entertaining the world through this wonderful and utterly timeless form of art and beauty. Instead of noisy podcasts and that dubstep, I like to do things the right way, with a good old-fashioned radio show. Perhaps you may come across my broadcasts on your travels and escapades through this uncouth wasteland. Oh yes, let me be the first to welcome you to HE Double Hockey Sticks, where happiness goes to die in a cacophony of screams, sex jokes, and a load of explicatives that would never be permitted on a broadcast. What a beautiful world we live in. Oh, my dear, don't look so shocked. You must have had it coming, you know. Whatever you did up there must have been pretty outrageous to wind up in this little town. So, spill the tea. What brings you to hell, my dear? Ha! You liked your partners so much you killed them all? Oh, I see. You killed everyone around them, too, in an attempt to get them close, but they just couldn't accept you, so you assumed it would be better off if they bit the dust, shall we say. They wouldn't be able to move on that way. You'd keep them by your side forever. Shame they're up in heaven and you're down here, right? You could have talked your way around, maybe find someone else. But I suppose you found it best if they didn't leave. Oh, what a splendid little murder machine you are. Why, I do believe the Japanese coined a phrase that describes your condition perfectly. Now, let me try and remember. It starts with a Y. Yarinks, Yandish, Yiddish, Yandaris. Oh, yandere. Why, of course. You must be a regular bookworm if you knew the answer to that. Though I'm afraid, darling, books won't help you down here. Why, it's hell, of course. Not exactly a place to be quietly reading a novel on a park bench. Unless that novel was a gun, and unless that gun shot more guns, you're, well, how should we put this? Fucked. And by the looks of you, well, let's just say you won't be climbing the ranks anytime soon. Funny, considering your history. How on earth would one such as yourself come to mean so little by the end? How I ended up here? Let's just say they know me from before. And they won't exactly be breaking down my door now, will they? So I suppose you could say, nobody's coming to save you. Where do you think you're going, my dear? You're going to dig your way back to the living, to your darlings? As much as I would find that entertaining, we both know you have more important things to be concerned about. Like
convincing me you're not my next move.
Oh, to be 20 again. I'd never eat another person. Rosie would have my insides if she saw me convert to her funny little ways. But I digress. I can't just let you go, my dear. Where would be the fun in that? You're in rather a precarious situation, aren't you? Someone as weak as yourself would almost perish as soon as you stepped out of the door. This world is full of marauders, murderers, and masses of maniacal monsters. Like me. Just less put together. Such a shame class has fallen by the wayside. Killing used to be entertainment, you know. I suppose you could say I'm trying to bring sexy back. Into murder! What do you think? Want to be my next victim? Ha! Nope. It would be such bad manners to kill you when you only just got here. I'm not above a lot of things, but to me that just feels like cheating. I suppose I'll leave the rest of hell to deal with you. Or not. Dare I say it doesn't have to be that way? No, not at all, my dear. Interested? Let's say you're walking down the avenue, bright-eyed and cheery after your latest slaughter, and you happen across a demon that is just shy of you being able to fuck him into the dirt. Things get dicey, and suddenly you're on your back with nowhere else to turn. Oh, what could you possibly do to get out of this? Well, simply call out for my name 3 times and I'll be there to deal with him. The old fisticuffs, the good 1-2, whip him right into sorts. Pull their eyes out and stuff their mouths with their friends' faces. Oh, the entertainment we shall have together. That's what I can do for you. Keep you alive. Now, as to the matter of what you'll give in return, we're in. Let's just call it a friendly establishment. You'll have a room and board, nothing fancy. And in return for your safety and security in this wonderfully woeful world, all I ask is that you keep tabs on a certain someone here. His comings and goings, his daily appointments and appearances, his whole life, really. That shouldn't be too tough for a pipsqueak like you. Right? What do you say to that? Good. Happy we can get down to brass tacks so easily. Now, there is just one final thing I require. Would you be so kind as to provide me with your soul? It's just a formality these days. Agreements are hardly binding without it. And what can I say? I like to own nice things. And a soul like yours, well, it's wasted on you anyway. What say you, my dear? Shall we make a deal? Oh, this will be fun. A pleasure to be doing business with you. Quite a pleasure. Oh, Charlie! We have a new guest! Oh, and the one you'll be watching out for me is Lucifer. Good luck. I'm sure we'll get along swimmingly. Oh, and before I forget, welcome to the Hazbin Hotel.